Good morning, my friends. In June, I saw a charming group of roses all begin to droop. I pepped them up with chicken soup. Sprinkle once, sprinkle twice, sprinkle chicken soup with rice. I'm glad you're here. I've missed you. Let's read our message for this morning. June 8th, 2020. Dear friends, today is Monday. It is the last full week of school. Wow! We are going to read versions of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I hope you like them. Love, Mrs. Jones. Now here, where it says we are going to read versions of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, I wanted to put a word in here that I forgot. So I'm going to use that technique that we talked about. I'm going to put in a caret, and I'm going to write the word several. Remember, when you're writing and you reread your writing and realize you've left something out, don't erase the whole thing. That's a lot of energy. Instead, use that little caret and put in either the word or the phrase that was missing. So now it says we are going to read several versions of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. As we're reading our versions of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, I want you noticing in each of them the characters, the setting, the problem, and the solution. I want you to decide if there are mischievous characters, and then I want you to tell me what you think the stories are trying to teach us. So always thinking about the elements of fairy tales as you're reading them. And it's always good and fun to compare one version to another. So this week we're exploring Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Let's look for some capitals today. We have capital J, capital D, capital F, capital T, capital M for Monday, capital I, capital W, just one word, wow, capital W. Keep going, now we have our title. So the G, the T, and the B are all part of the title. I've used a capital letter. I, L, M, J. Ending marks. We have a period, an exclamation mark. Then we have that nice long sentence, and we find the period at the end, and another exclamation mark. Alrighty, looking here, root word of going, go. So we've added a ing ending, glued or welded sound. Do we have any magic E words today? E powering up a vowel. As I'm looking, I'm not seeing any so far. Here we go. E powering up the O to say oh, ho. E powering up the I in like. And E powering up the O in Jones. We have three magic E's. Let's count some syllables. Let's do Goldilocks for her name. Goldilocks. 3. How many in the word bears? Bears. 1. In the word three? 3. 1. What about versions? Versions. 2. Alrighty, we are going to add another counter here. We've got a 1 being added. Oh my goodness. 100. 7 tens. 3. So we're changing our ones column to a 3. 173 days of school. If the last day we were together was 8 days, 1 smaller than 8. 8, 7. 7 school days left. We know 3 plus 7 is 10. We trade for that 10 rod. 7 plus 1 is 8. And we keep our 100. Temperature today, 53 degrees. The last 2 weeks, the pattern has been Monday's been the coldest, and it's gotten warmer as the week's gone on. Let's see if that pattern continues. Alrighty, so today I wanted to talk about math mystery. And I have 2 examples of a math mystery. I have put up a math mystery today about toads. And it is a challenge. The math mystery on Seesaw right now is definitely, I think, the most challenging one that we've had. Tools to use: 100 grid, your number line, drawing might also help. So use all the tools you have to solve the problem. And I'm just going to tell you, when you read the math mystery today, it was a true story. True story. So I'll be curious to see how you solve it. Now, I also have for the week a plan for you to create your own math mystery. Listen to the first one. Dear friends, I see blank blank. I see blank blank. How many do I see all together? Love. If you are going to choose an adding story, a growing story, you would use this one. This is our growing story. We use the word all together. If you wanted to use a shrinking story, dear friends, I have blank blank. I gave away. How many do I have left? Love. So here are two things I want you to decide, or you can do both. You can do an adding story and a shrinking story. So addition and takeaway. This line is for the number of items you have, and this is for what you have. So for an example, I see 2 ladybugs. I see 4 ladybugs. How many do I see all together? Leave that empty so your classmates can solve it, or your family members. Don't tell them how many, but you should know the answer. Here's our takeaway. I have 9 ice creams. I gave 1 away. How many do I have left? And that would be the total. What goes after the word love? Well, you're the author, so you will write the name. If it's Maeve, we write Maeve. If it's Josh, you write Josh. Whoever is composing it is the one that gets to sign it. Alrighty, you know your jobs for today. I'm excited for a great week together. Last full week, can't believe it. Alrighty, tomorrow's Tuesday. I'll see you then. But until then, keep a picture in your pocket, a poem in your head. I will do the same. Can't wait to read your weekend news.